a little bit colorful, a sort of a woman in an iconic US-based company that's gone global, that has always been run by white males. And you've got the beginnings of a juicy story. I grew up in Madras, in the south of India, in a very rigid, strict upbringing. And as a kid, I was a tomboy, I was a girl when I needed to be, I was a student, I was a daughter, I was everything, one of the most complex personalities. It's an unacceptable age to graduate from business school. People here don't even finish undergraduate before they're 21 or 22. And so even though I worked in India for 2 years, I found that I didn't have a lot of the expertise, the deep knowledge, the business acumen. And I just loved looking at everything end to end and looking at the interdependence of every discipline. So the letter comes that I've gotten into the Yale School of Management. I go to my parents and say, can I go? And they go, absolutely not. My mom says, I'm going to get you married off. So what do you mean married off? She said, yeah, 22 years old. It's high time you got married. No single woman's going to go off alone to the United States. But my dad says, we are not going to discriminate between the boys and the girls in the family. She should have an equal chance in doing whatever she wants. The intellect is one part, but there's a style, there's a fit, there's a culture issue. I mean, so many things, I had to learn. The time comes to interview for summer jobs. I only had saris or jeans, both of which were quite unacceptable. I had $50 saved. So I went to the local Kmart. Now, bright blue polyester pantsuit. Not the best clothes for an interview, but that's all I could afford. I was very proud of it. I ran out of money to buy shoes. So I had these big orange snow boots. The words of my mother kept coming back. She said, always buy clothes 2 sizes bigger because you'll grow into it. I forgot that I'd already fully grown. I walk into the interview hall and all the other students are sort of laughing at me, and I can feel it. I hold my head up high, conduct the interview, but herein lies the irony. Maybe 25 students interviewed, they hired 2. I was one of them, in spite of that lousy outfit. I think I've given 7 days a week, 20 hours a day, kind of a workload at PepsiCo. Being a parent and doing well at both. It's just, there's not enough hours in a day. Your biological clock and your career clock are in conflict with each other. You have to give up something. So what do you do? But you know what? At the end of the day, I look at my kids and I go, everything was worth it. We have in the United States a meritocracy, which we should never lose. I've always focused on doing a damn good job and just hoping the rest of it takes care of itself. I got a call from the CEO, then Steve Reinemund, who said the board is going to, likelihood vote you in as CEO. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be CEO, and that's a pretty big shock. When you actually ascend to the top, it's a whole different ballgame because you're it. And now amplify that with the fact that you're foreign-born from an emerging market. So diversity itself has taken on a richer meaning, but clearly gender diversity has to be embraced as the only way for a company to be successful. I don't think we have a choice.